Yes guys, welcome to Hashtag United Sunday League episode 2. It's me and Manjdog, Manji. We've got another game.
West.
I hope you...
Oviedo.
Oh yeah, okay.
Just invented that. We can have that.
Was it West Oviedo?
Yeah,
nice.
I can't even do it though.
You're used to doing that. You got to flip it.
Yeah.
Bang, bang. We are back. Yes, West Oviedo is the name of our Sunday League team for this season. As you know from last episode, we were trying to go a little bit undercover. We've kind of exposed that now. Last video went up. We're on the kind of sort of the last stretch of the league now. I think we've got 8 league games left, and we've got a final to play because you saw last episode. You know we won the semi-final, and this episode I want to take you through some more games. I want to show you a bit more about the club, a bit more about the matches we're playing, and learn some more about some of the players as well. Because people like me and Manj, you know, well, we've been around the scene for a while, but we showed you some new players, some glimpses of players in the last episode. The likes of George, aka Messi, the likes of Ben Raven, you know, as well as some academy lads you may already know. We want to show you some more of them. Hopefully get some wins. And hopefully win this league, as well as potentially the cup. We'll take the double, man, won't we?
Have that. Double in the first season is pretty good, and the team's come together nicely. As Spence said, there's some really good lads here and some top quality, so we'll see what we can do. But I'm expecting a big party if we get 2 trophies. That'll be decent. Speaking
of parties, today we are playing a team called Barn Sports, who in me and Manji's under 18 days, they used to be the whipping boys when we were under 18s. I think we beat them 15-1 once with our old youth team, which had a lot of the likes of Nash, Lovett, Stevens, all of whom are playing today. But they're not so bad anymore in this league, in adult football. I think they've won 3 of their last 4 games. They're climbing up the league table. If we slip up today, the league might no longer be in our hands. So we can't slip up. Let's go win. What a goal! Oh, what a save from Ollie! Here we go. Lee Ursit, Dagnovsky, Ollie shown, Messi or George, depending on your preference. Or George. Nash Dog, love it. How are you? Big Man Stevens. We know about Man's Dog. LP, Scotty W. Stumpy's back from his ban. No more red cards, please, sir. No more red cards. Ben Raven and Zachy Clark. How are you, boys? Ready for action? Wait, Lou, one thing people said in the comments for our first Sunday League video is that we created the name West Oviedo for merging West Ham with Real Oviedo. Yeah. Some people said we should have called ourselves Real Ham. What do you think about that?
I don't like it.
Don't like it? West Oviedo for you?
West Oviedo for me.
West Oviedo or Real Ham?
Real Ham.
West Oviedo.
West Oviedo.
West Oviedo or Real Ham?
West Oviedo.
Oviedo ham.
Oviedo Ham? You can actually get that, to be fair. The ham in Oviedo is decent, I can vouch for that. West Oviedo or Real Ham?
West Oviedo.
West Oviedo.
West Oviedo or Real Ham?
I like the size of it.
Real Ham? Ben?
West Oviedo.
Yes. Stampy? West Oviedo or Real Ham? What do you prefer?
Real ham, just for the YouTube comments.
No,
Real Ham?
that's West Oviedo.
Man's Dog?
West Oviedo, but I look forward to when we smash Real Ham.
We should play him in the derby. This is the big derby.
Right, we are back for episode 2 of Hashtag Go Sunday League, and I'm here with Mr. Lee Ursit. Fortunately, you haven't been able to see a lot of him because he's been on the bench. He's been quite, well, not even on the bench, he's been injured, but you are coming back, and you've been here along the journey for every single game, although you haven't played. That is incredible commitment. How are you looking forward to episode 2?
I'm buzzing for episode 2. Episode 1 was fantastic. The boys have made some brilliant results. Also got to the final, top of the league. Can't go wrong.
That's decent. And obviously we found you through the Wembley Cup process, didn't we?
Yeah.
You were taking your, I think it was penalties with an upside, was it the upside down goggle sort of vision?
Down goggles is the. It was actually pretty hard. I done all right. I won for the boys, and I think Robbie Fowler was up for grabs, and
That's
I won
it.
Robbie Fowler for the.
I'll insert the clip now.
Okay, so our superfan is a very talented young lad called Lee. Look at him, he's a cool customer.
He looks ready, doesn't he? You need this one, mate. Don't go 2 down. You need this
Yes, Lee!
But yeah, you've done decent. You've done very, very decent. But hopefully going into the future of our Sunday League, we should be able to see a little bit more of you and see what you can do. Because I personally think you're one of the best players in the team.
Thank you.
Ben Raven. A lot of you guys might have seen him in the content. He bangs in goals for West Oviedo, and in the Player Tech video that you've probably seen as well, got a goal and an assist there. Smashing it for us. Are you enjoying it so far?
Yeah, so far I am, yeah. I've only been playing for about 5 or 6 weeks. Normally
I've done my hair a bit better than this, but yeah, I wasn't really expecting this. I thought I'd come with a fluffy look. But yeah, really enjoying playing with the boys. I don't really know anyone too well, but obviously know yourself and Ryan sort of growing up and that, but yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, so obviously yourself and Ryan Coughlin were brought in because we've sort of lived down the same road since we were very little, played together, and I knew you and Coughlin had the ability to come in and do an unreal job. But we found out that you are going abroad.
Yeah, so in a couple of weeks I'm going abroad for a while, but yeah, I'm going to keep playing till then, and you know, if things don't work out, I'll come back and keep playing at West Oviedo and see how things go, really.
Right, I'm here with George, aka Messi. How did you think episode 1 went?
It was pretty well. It went pretty well, to be fair. Got a few clips in there. On to the final now, hoping we'll get a win, buzzing for it.
And some of you guys watching this right now might have seen George's goal against Punjab FC. You come on your debut wearing Spencer's shirt and scored.
Played the ball through to Ryan Adams, who's got young George, aka Messi, in the box. He finds him with a cross, control, and a goal! A debut goal for George Valentine, aka Messi. One of his first touches in the game. What a moment.
How does that make you feel?
It's ridiculous, really. Going from watching the videos to coming on wearing Spencer's shirt, scoring the winners. It's ridiculous. It is.
Ref!
Yes, come on. Alex Dagnovsky.
Quality, George.
We're trying to overplay in the middle, myself included. It's not working. Just clip a ball over. He's the quickest geezer here by a country mile.
As we've seen, they're not a bad team going forward. When they actually did their little one-touch passing there, they were causing us real
They've got
problems.
2 players up there.
Yeah. We can't afford to sit on a 1-0 win, especially not if we don't deserve it, to be honest. Second half, we've got to be better than that. Like I say, we know how important this game is, lads. Got to see it through, got to get the win.
Boys, it happened so quick, I missed it. But they've just scored, which makes the score 1-1. 15 minutes remaining. Is it working?
Right, so we're going up against Brentwood today. We've played them already. It's going to be a hard one.
I wasn't there for the game at their place, but I heard it was pretty tasty. 2 red cards. Obviously Stampy got a ban for that, but they're a good team. Brentwood Town, they've got proper football structure. They've got a first team playing quite high division, so they're going to have good players all throughout their different teams, and we've got to really turn up today. You know, they're doing a proper warm up. We aren't. So that's not a good start.
Yeah, it'll be a hard game. I think it's between us and them pretty much to win the league.
It's a massive game.
I think it's
top of the table.
Yeah, I think it's more in our hands than theirs. But if they win, it's going to be in their hands. So we need to win.
Yeah, we can't let that happen. And also, we've drawn them in the cup final. So we've got to leave a marker down.
Yeah,
because
get the psychological advantage going into
exactly.
the cup final. 100%.
Exactly. And you know, going into the final, it's at their stadium as well. So we're playing on a nicer pitch than this. We've got a chance to win some silverware in our first season at West Oviedo, so can't complain about that.
And we're missing the likes of Stampy, Spencer and Zach today as well.
Yeah.
So
Stampy injured, Zach injured, both potentially long term. Spencer is away, I believe with work.
Yeah, Aga and Spencer smashing it.
And Wes.
And Wes. Yeah. So we've
got a good enough squad though. Our squad's good enough definitely to
defensively
to win. I think.
Shall I go centre back?
You do whatever you want, me old mate.
Yeah. Oh, lucky go! Come on!
Get back, stick back! Back, stick! Place it back! Yes! Come on!
What a goal! Unreal! Unreal!
Look boys, it's been a strong performance first half, but it's not going to count for much if we drop our level. So, same work rate, we're all working for each other, we're quietly getting on with it, we're trying to play football, they're catching us late, the rest picking that up. Without Stephen on the pitch, who's been, they can't handle him, we're going to play slightly different, and it just means fighting more for the second ball, which I've seen Ryan do, I've seen George do, obviously Messi, that's all he does. We've got 2 goals out of him, yeah, it should have been 3, because I missed the sitter, but we'll keep working, and those chances will come.
2-1's the scoreline. I think we've probably got about 15 minutes left.
We've got another goal in us. We're digging in, we're working really hard, so it's just no one needs to make a mistake and just work for the team. I'm liking what I'm seeing though, so just got to keep it up. I mean, they've probably about 3 or 4 bookings. It's quite physical, just got to fight for everything.
Boys, quality. Great battle. Stevens. Where's back in the mix? Ben, we've had a date of your departure, haven't we? So you're leaving very, very soon. Next week.
Next week I go, yeah. So this is like my penultimate change room experience. And I'm going to get a selfie with Ollie.
Where is he? Peeking around the corner. Shoney, what a day for it, mate. Emerson Oak at home. I think they're currently 7th in the league.
I can't remember playing them, so I don't really know what they're about. But
every game's a must-win right now.
Yeah, it is. So we've got to go and win. We've got the players to do it. So we'll go and win on a lovely game.
And we've in fact had word that Ingatestone Rovers have dissolved as a team. So we've had our goal difference and points reducted from them, meaning that it's out of our hands now, unfortunately. How do you feel about that?
Pretty disappointed because we worked hard for them, the goal difference and the points. But we've still got to win. Hopefully Brentwood will slip up. They've got a couple of difficult games, I think, so hopefully we'll put it back in our hands, but we've got to win today to do that.
We wouldn't have it.
Boss man.
Hello mate.
Been missing a few weeks?
Been missing, I'm back, I'm ready for action. Have you talked about the Ingatestone Rovers situation?
I have. I've touched upon. Can you expand?
So essentially, after last week's victory, which I wasn't there for, but I heard great things from the boys, did really well, the league was in our hands, which is how we like it. However, see any leagues in there? It's not in our hands anymore. Basically, Ingatestone Rovers, you may remember from the first episode, we smashed them 12-0. Well, they didn't fancy it after that. They've cried home to mummy and they've quit. As a result of them leaving, the league has just changed. What must have happened, which baffles me, because basically they didn't play 75% of their games, the league has just pretended they never existed. All the results no longer existed. That means our 12-0, gone. You saw the footage, it happened. But the league is trying to tell us it didn't. So not only do we lose the 12 goal difference, not only do we lose the 3 points, we still have to play them one more time, which would have been a win. We don't get that win. They must have beaten, Ingatestone Rovers must have beaten some of the likes of Brentwood Town or Old Cooperians or, I don't know, Henderson's. Because suddenly, as a result of their results going, as you'll see in the league table now, it's not in our hands. It's not in our hands. It's now in the hands of Henderson's and Brentwood Town. And we've got to play Henderson's one more time. If we beat them, we take it out of their hands. It's all about taking things out of people's hands. But Brentwood Town is in their hands.
And
they win all their remaining games, we don't win the league.
Cup final Wednesday.
We've got a chance to do them though in the cup final. So the double is not in our hands, the single is in our hands. But I like to have 2 things in my hands. But yeah, basically, we're going to play today. It's a beautiful day. It's the best this pitch has been this season, which is saying that it's probably a 3 out of 10. But it's better than a 1 out of 10.
Stand in turn. Stand, man.
Stevens, well played!
Yes!
Yes!
What he does.
Stephen!
Well done, boys!
What a save! What a save!
Perfect.
Yes!
Zach scores today. He loves a header, innit? I was just about to say Zach scores today. He loves a header.
Honestly.
What are we saying, boy? What are you saying? What are you saying?
2-1. Zach just scored. And yeah, I got a poster of Zach up in my bedroom. He's He's my favourite player. And yeah, Irons.
Keep coming back. Options. Still on, ball. Still on. Go ball back. Keep tight. Every time, man. Well, the ball's going to hold up as well. We're playing a bit uphill now. It will hold up, so your runs, you can make them early runs and we can play that early ball. The number 7 is the only geezer that's got something about him. That is because he's got a lot of time and he can pick that pass. That's mine and Wes's job, just to cut that out. All right, but we're doing well. Mate, I should have scored. We should be 3-2 up. But we haven't come out of second gear yet, have we? We're not playing to our full potential.
Quality from Ben Raven and Charlie Ockleshaw, mate. Going to fill out the waters for the boys. No.
Go on, George. Finish. Ball! Get the ball! Get the ball! Luke, get in! Come on, let's go! I've just done that again. It ain't pretty, I completely agree.
That's it.
No.
Right, sorry.
Unfortunately, we've had a couple of really poor performances against teams that we've made look a lot better than they are, like today. We didn't handle it particularly well at the back, but we didn't do even near enough going forward either. We didn't create loads of chances. Towards the end, we started getting it going. Keeper made some saves, and we forced them to do something. But it was too little, too late, wasn't it?
I'm here with Zach Clark, Hashtag Academy's captain.
How are we?
Good. What are we expecting from today's game?
Hard one for me to call. I haven't played these boys yet. It's a cup final. Everyone's up for it. It doesn't matter what the results were last time. My expectations, we can be able to play football. We're a good footballing side. We've got a nice pitch, got nice facilities to play football on. And knowing the boys and the football we can play, I expect nothing more than a win.
Score predictions?
I think it was 2-1 last time. We've got a decent squad. I don't know much about the boys, but I'm going to back it, so I'm going to say 3-4-1.
Lovely. Have a good game, boy.
Cheers,
Okay guys, Spencer on the commentary here. I couldn't be at the cup final unfortunately because I was away in Japan on the trophy tour, but hopefully the West Oviedo boys can get the win. Okay, Stevens is going to get things underway for the Hashtag Sunday League side here. In the yellow and blue, of course, Brentwood Town in the sky blue strips. There's Brentwood Town on the ball here. Nice switch over to the right-hand side by number 8. Closed down by Alex Dagnovsky. And they've still got the ball here. They're going to hit one from the edge of the box. It's a long-distance shot. Oh, and it's just wide. Ollie Schoen had it covered.
Yes, guys, here we are. Cup final. There's a little hashtag bands in the background. It's all kicking off here, guys. This is the cup final, the League Cup final for the Hashtag United Sunday League team, West Oviedo, against Brentwood Town, whose home ground we're at now. Brentwood Town's home ground. This is their Sunday League team. Let me tell you, it started very spicy, very lively. A lot going on. It's a nice midweek evening game. And towards the end of the season now, the league's not over yet, a few games left, but this is the cup final. Big game. See, the boys are out here. There's a bit of a crowd, to be fair. Can't really see, but over the other side there, you've got, I reckon, about 50, 60 people. Bench boys are here. We've got Mitchell. Stevie CB, how they started? How the boys started?
Yeah, okay. You know, we need to get the ball on the ground a bit more, I think, and get used to the conditions, and then find George.
Then find George. Give it to Messi. What are your thoughts, chaps? Freddie? Well, it's obviously our first cup final, different pitch. I think we're a little bit nervous, but I think as the game goes on, we'll unwind a bit and we'll see how it goes. But I think we've got enough to beat them.
Decent. Faisal,
Yeah, I think we'll do
how was your brunch today?
Brunch was white bagel, not seeded, 2 fried eggs, avocado, spinach.
Very good.
Orangey smooth.
I mean, can you add any more to that?
I'll just go with Fred. He's a bit nervous before, but I reckon we'll come out on top.
Nice. Loving the confidence, boys. Come on, hashtag. Mackie, what are you saying? We want to see a floss if you get a goal today, mate.
First score. No, more silent, no celebration.
No, okay, just muted. Muted, I respect that.
Okay, Scott Willard on the ball here at left back for the hashtag Sunday team. West Oviedo playing down the line to Daknovsky, playing further forward than you've probably seen him before here on the left-hand side. And it's a good tackle by Brentwood, throw-in. We're going to pick things up here at a free kick for West Oviedo. It's going to be delivered into the box. Ben Raven with the header just over as the Brentwood keeper was on him like a ton of bricks there. And Brentwood have got a free kick here. They're going to play it from inside their own half up towards the box of West Oviedo, but it's cleared by Lewis Preston into George, who finds Stevens looking for a little 1-2, but it goes back to Brentwood here, who've got a chance. Going forward to number 8, nice little drop of the shoulder inside. He's going to hit one, edge of the box again, off target. So far we've limited them to long range shots. As we approach the half-time mark, Brentwood are going to send it up towards the Brentwood shirt, and it's headed, but it's going to be the half-time whistle. 0-0 at half-time, very tight.
Right, Stevens, the boys have gone back out for the second half. Been a couple of changes. Can you let us know what's happened?
So I'm going to have a rest. Nice little blister under there, trust me, it's a bad one.
Oh, cheeky.
Bring Maverick on, brought Coughlin on, and we've brought Mackie on at right back. Move George over to the right, put Coughlin on and Cam, and put Maverick on at top. So pace and hopefully goals.
Decent. I've just been speaking to Maverick and he's promised me a second half hat trick.
I'll take 1 goal at this point from him.
Okay.
We can have 3, that's decent.
Right,
Decent.
Triple decent, exactly right. Let's see if the boys can get it done.
Okay, Brentwood Town going to get us underway in the second half. This is a cup final. This is big. The next 45 minutes are going to decide who gets the silverware and whether hashtag can get a trophy in their first ever Sunday League season. It's Brentwood Town on the ball. Closed down though, very well by Maverick Gore, who's come on at half time. He's going to work hard up front, much like a young Ryan Adams would. And here's Ben Raven on the ball, sending it to the right hand side. Can we get a cross in from Maverick? Looking for someone on the edge of the box. It's going to come as far as George, who finds Ryan Coughlin. Tries to get it on his lesser favoured right foot, and it's deflected and cleared by Brentwood in the end.
Right, second half has kicked off now. Just gonna go myself a cheeky little bacon cheeseburger. This is serious grassroots football right here. And you see over in the distance, there's the man bringing you all the main action. Shout out to our man Ash up in the tower. There he is. Look at him. Freezing cold night, getting the job done. Ash, we salute you.
Okay, Brentwood Town on the ball here with number 7 in the middle of the park. And they're obviously shooting left to right here. It's intercepted by Ryan Coughlin. He's got a decent left foot on him. Tries to find the pass to Daknovsky. Instead, it comes back to him for the shot, which the keeper spills, but there's no one there to capitalise. And it's still 0-0. Okay, it's going to be kicked out of the hands by the Brentwood Town Sunday League goalkeeper. And Zach Clark is going to head it back. And it's nodded on there by Ryan Coughlin, who takes a hit in the face for his troubles. And Maverick Gore finds Daknovsky on the left-hand side. Can he beat his man? He's going to go back inside to Maverick Gore, who's got a good left foot. Hits the shot, and it's just whiskers wide. Slightly off target. Keeper may have had it covered. Not a bad chance for the boys, though. Here's Scott Willard at left back, using his right foot. He's both-footed as he finds Maverick Gore, who tries to keep the ball. And he's going to, I think, give a foul away there. The ref's blown up against him there. Working hard, Maverick, but a little bit too hard, perhaps. It's going to be a free kick for Brentwood, which they're going to take quickly. Oh, West Oviedo are ready for this. There's 2 blue shirts in. Needs to be closed down. Number 8's got time to put the ball into the box. Ollie Schoen comes to get it. Lets it spill. And it's in the back of the net for Brentwood Town Sunday League, who take the lead in this cup final. 1-0 against West Oviedo of hashtag United. Oh dear. It's a mistake. It's a number of reasons why that goal's gone in. We didn't close down the free kick quick enough, first and foremost. Them taking it quickly caught us off guard. We gave him too much time to put a cross in, which was a little bit of a bobbler in a dangerous area. Ollie couldn't handle it, and he got the easy tap in after the spill. Take a look at the GoPro angle here. You can see that bounce before really troubled Ollie, and then it was an easy finish. Sam Adams couldn't close it down in time. So it's 1-0 to Brentwood. West Oviedo need to get a goal back. Scott Willard is going to whip the ball in to the danger area. It's a good delivery. There was no one there just to put it in the back of the net. Here's a free kick by Ollie Schoen now. Sent towards Zach Clark.
who just guides it on to Maverick Gore, who lifts it over to Ben Raven on this left-hand side. He's got 2 Brentwood shirts closing him down. What's he going to do? He holds the ball up. He's got a few people around him. He's going to be gathered here by Alex Dagnovsky. He goes back to Scott Willard. Scott Willard going to look for a delivery into the box towards the head of Ryan Coughlin, who heads it off target. And the wind's really starting to play a part in this game now. You can see from this attempted pass by Brentwood. They do gather the ball down the edge of the box with number 8. It's a foul by Ryan Coughlin. So it's going to be a Brentwood free kick right on the edge of the box. Can they trouble Ollie Schoen in goal? It's a good hit. Oh, it's a great save from Ollie Schoen, plucking it out what was almost top bins there from the Brentwood player. Great save, and it could have been 2-0 very easily there. Well done, Ollie. Let's take one more look at this from the GoPro angle. It goes over the 5-man wall. Oh, that's a great save.
He gets as far as Ollie. He could score.
Oh, he has as well.
Oh, what a save from Ollie. Great save, Ollie. Okay, just over 20 minutes left now in the Brentwood Centre Arena. Can West Oviedo get back in it? It was Brentwood with a chance there, though. Just scuffing the shot. Could have troubled us. Could have made it 2-0. Okay, we've got just under 10 minutes left now. Sam Adams putting the ball into the danger area. It falls to Ryan Coughlin on the edge of the box. Now to Maverick Gore, who gets it on his favourite left foot. Forces the save from the keeper. That could have been the chance we needed to go in. He did everything right, Maverick, but the keeper just about kept it out with an unorthodox save. You can see here the shot wasn't in the corner. Keeper almost pushed it into his own net. Okay, it's a throw-in for West Oviedo. Could be our last chance as it's thrown towards Sam Adams, who flicks it on. Cleared by Brentwood. Can Sam put it back in the danger area? No, it's a Brentwood player who's running away with it now. He's one-on-one. Ollie Schoen in goal against this Brentwood player. Can he make it 2-0 and end it? He goes for the dink. Oh, and it's off target. And that is somewhat of a lifeline for the West Oviedo boys if we can get a goal. We haven't got much time. Ollie Schoen is going to send it up towards the yellow shirts, and the keeper's going to blow up. And it's a 1-0 narrow defeat in the first ever cup final in #United history. You win some, you lose some. We've lost this one, but we will be back.
And that is it, it's finished. The presentation ceremony for the winning team, Brentwood Town, is going on in the background. The boys fought very, very hard. It wasn't quite enough. A few of the other lads down here, some of the youngsters are having a good time. It's a nice event, well put on. The boys done well to get to the final in their first ever season, West Oviedo. Just coming up short in the final, but the league is still there to be won, so hopefully the boys can get that done. Anyway, thanks very much for watching the video, guys. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you drop a like on it. Leave us a comment, let you know what you think of the West Oviedo Sunday League campaign so far. And if you haven't already, get subscribed, get that notification bell turned on, and of course, don't forget to hashtag it. See ya.